Hello everyone, Camdatas Games here, and welcome to episode 14 of the Kingdom of Beck. And, well, we had a rather large amount of excitement last episode, what with the Black Hive raid and our other settlement getting attacked, and unfortunately we were unable to go and help them in time, so we took a little bit of a reputation penalty with them. Hopefully we can find a way of gaining that back. It was a little bit rubbish, considering we sent our two men, who are on their way back now, out pretty much as soon as we heard that they were going to be getting attacked. And yeah, they kind of got attacked anyway, and we couldn't even get there. So we do need to build up that settlement. We do need to give it some kind of military, but we need silver, and for silver we need microelectronics, and we need traders, and all of that, but we got an awful lot to do before we kind of get there. And I think the plan for this episode is we are finally going to be building that inn that I have been speaking so much about. So let's get started with that straight away. And it's going to be opposite Richmond's lovely little house here. And yes, it's gonna, I think, let's make this, I'm gonna say 15 by 11. 15 by 11. Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a really decent size for this inn. And we will put a little door there just so that they can get in. Then we can worry about filling it up once this has all been done. To do that, I think we are going to need to haul some more marble and some more slate. And these things sound absolutely wonderful. These needle rolls. I mean, they do tend to manhunter a lot, and we've had 2 of these come after our colonists already, but listen to them, they sound absolutely adorable with their little kind of chirping noise that they make, and look at that, they look so cute on the back as well, and they've got these cute little eyes. It really did pain me to end a couple of their lives in previous episodes, but oh well, what are we going to do? It's RimWorld after all. Things are going to go bad. We are going to have to kill some cute little fluffy animals like bunnies and that. But we try not to. But oh, it happens sometimes. You know how the game goes. You get a manhunter and then yeah, you have to deal with it and you have to kill all of the cute things. And oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, isn't it? But well, we've got all that slate now being assigned to be hauled in. Wilson seems to be carving up some marble, which is nice. Stanley and Rose, hopefully, should be on their way to start constructing this. But let's hit that fast forward button so we can get through this a little bit quicker, because otherwise we are just sitting around waiting for all of this to get done. I'm a little bit surprised that this hasn't been done yet. I would maybe think, yes, there we go. Rose is going up there to build that now, so we can finally have this little battery room, because then, like I said in the previous episode, if we get a little zap event, we can store some excess power so we don't lose everything all at once. That'd be really nice. So, because, well, obviously, like our kitchen, our freezer unit needs to be cool at all times. And there we go. Theodore and Agent are finally back, having been very unsuccessful. Oh, we have a random event. There are, oh, okay, so we get +1 animals base production in our settlement. Oh, there we go, and we've had a zap event, just exactly kind of what we didn't want. Someone please go put out that fire quickly. That is not Beck, because Beck is our queen and we do not want her getting burnt by superheated air inside that little bit of the castle. Oh, and we have lost all our power, which is exactly what I didn't want to happen, which is why I'm trying to build up this zone here. That will come tomorrow, hopefully. Well, the wind was not particularly kind overnight. It's picked up a little bit in the morning, but yes, we've only really just started filling up these batteries, so the castle was dark and dingy for the vast majority of that night. But it looks like we have finished this little room in here. Did we miss a spot? I think we missed a spot. That's a little bit annoying. Let's get a little bit of concrete in there just to finish this off. And then we can finally get these extra batteries in. So we've got a little place to store power. So the next time we get a zap event, we could hopefully just instantly call on our little bit of a backup reserve to make sure that we don't lose power for an entire night, which isn't particularly bad, I guess. I mean, all of our food survived, so it's not the end of the world. We're still doing alright for food, despite now having a grand total of 6 subjects, not including our Royal Highness. She is not a subject. She rules over the subject. She is the Lord, the Empress, the Queen, the whatever she wants to be, whatever royal title she decides to hold at that moment in time, that's what she's going to have. She is not picky. She will accept them all. She does not care what she is called. She just knows that she is the grand leader of this mighty fine nation. And, well, that looks rather good. We seem to have restored all of the power supply in our batteries over this day. I can guarantee that that is going to go down very quickly. And once again, we have visitors, which we are unfortunately going to have to send away. So, bye-bye visitors. We haven't quite built up the inn yet. That is something that hopefully will get finished in this episode. I mean, the main outdoor structure seems to be coming along very nicely already. That will almost certainly get finished tomorrow. We still have a rather large amount of slate, so we don't seem to be running low on any equipment, any building resources that we need to actually build up this lovely structure that we've got going on over here. Our 2 android friends have been hard at work overnight, and they have produced even more blocks to be used in the construction of this mighty fine addition to the colony. And yes, one thing I did over in between episodes is Richmond is now set to cook. He has only got a skill of 4. But hopefully that should go up relatively quickly. Let's have a look. Yes, skill of 4. He's not got a passion for it, but I really wanted this to... I wanted beer to be produced. And I think that comes under cooking. Not assigned to brewing. Oh, is brewing an entirely different thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Right, so let's make sure Richmond, the Illuminator, is set to brewing, and we will set that to your highest priority, because Rose is the one who is brewing at the moment, and she's got too much to do. She is a very busy lady, Rose Barnello. She is the main constructor of our mighty fine colony, so she is always going to be busy. Much too busy to be making brewing beer. How much is this actually going to cost us? That's a little bit upsetting. I've been playing with that on for so long. Let's actually finally get rid of it. Where is it? Which one of these is it? Not that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. I can finally see what I'm actually going to be using, like building, because it's constantly been getting in the way of kind of the materials required to build the next thing. And there is those cute needle rolls again, making that absolutely adorable sound. But there we go, we finally finished this little bit of battery in there, and we've got an inspired recruitment. Very nice. Oh, hello. Oh, right, well, we might as well send our men over. But I am almost certain that once again, we're not actually going to be able to defend them in time, which is really upsetting. Can we please, stop attacking our colony before we have the money to build it up? Where are we? Agent, you have been assigned to go out and defend our nation. And who was it I sent last time? It was Theodore. Theodore and Agent, you have a job to do. You must go and protect the colony. Let's go. Yep, choose route. It'll take 1.5 days to get there. And we will make sure we have enough food to actually make sure that they get there. Accept, there we go. Confirm. I bet they're not going to get there, which would be really upsetting, because then we're going to lose even more Oh, wow, Randy, you are really, really going. We've got dry thunderstorms. We have a psychic drone. We have a random event. My God, Randy, I know you're random, but this is all coming at once. What's going on? Forest fires. Psychic drone level low. At least that's not too bad. And yeah, just everything all seems to be going off at once. Oh, and that's a thing. I've not actually put a light in Richmond's bedroom. Let's get one of those in. It's really hard to talk over these thunderstorms because they are incredibly loud, and I can barely hear what I'm saying, but hopefully the storm passes over quickly. Hopefully, well, that would be really nice if the storm burnt off, say, some of these dead animals that we've kind of just got scattered around everywhere, but that's unlikely to happen. Instead, they're almost certainly just going to burn our crops, which is exactly what we don't want the storm to do. Well, as morning rises, it would appear that the storm has passed over finally. That was an incredibly loud night on this colony, so we're quite thankful. Everyone had a bit of restless sleep. The storm was very loud. It disturbed everyone. No one could really sleep easy knowing that there was a raging thunderstorm outside. We are getting this slowly but surely done. Once we've got the floor in, obviously we need to actually start making some walls, some partitions. What I would like to do is I'd like to maybe have a couple of bedrooms. We can get a couple 4x4 in there. We can also get one big barracks, and then we'll have kind of a little place where they can have a rec room, so they have a little bit of fun whilst they are actually spending time in our colony. And eventually what we want to do is we want to put some beers in here as well. We want to put a fridge in. This is not going to be the main inn. We are going to actually, expand upon this. This is just the base. This is the start. It will be a lot bigger and a lot more impressive. Let's have a quick look and see where these guys are. Well, they seem to be most of the way there. It's going to take most of today for them to actually get there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they get there before the raiders completely have their way with our lovely settlement. There we go. Once again, defense failed. This is a little bit silly. And we're gonna need to bring them back. There's literally no point them going over there now. Let's go back to Castle Beck, guys. Agent and Theodore, you are needed at Castle Beck. So I think what we need to do in order to defend this properly, we need to... What do we need to do? We need to create transport pods, but we need chem fuel for those as well, which is not particularly easy to come by. So I think my plan for research in the future, once we've got this microelectronics done, actually, that will kind of help because we'll get those orbital ships and we'll be able to trade for a lot more. But no, anyway, I digress. What we could do with doing, if that even makes sense, we will research. We will go the Rimmerfella route finally. I know we started it already, but we didn't really get very far with that at all. No, we will do that so we can start producing chem fuel. And we will also try and research transport pods because they are incredibly useful. And if we get another attack, obviously that means that Agent and Theodore can get over there much, much quicker. So hopefully we avoid any more kind of casualties within our settlement. And it's a lovely, yet again, morning on the Rim, and the main structure of our inn has been finished. So let's actually get in there and make it a little bit more livable. So we'll get some lovely partition walls there. We'll put some steel doors either side like that. And then this area here can just be a general recreation room as well as kind of like a bunk room. And hopefully that means when we actually get visitors, they should be relatively happy with the situation that they find themselves in. Let's get a couple of beds in. We'll get one there, like completely opposite the door, nice and symmetrical. So it's going to look really good. We'll get some... What I might do actually is we'll make this kind of like a little bunk room like that, and get in another slate wall. I mean, it's going to be very, very small, and it's a bit compact, but it's not the end of the world. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will do us for now. And we will get a steel door in there, and there we go. There we have it, a lovely kind of main reception. And then, like I was saying, when we expand this, what we do, I think we expand this out as a little bit of a corridor, and we build maybe a main bar area or something. And we need a area with a table so they don't suffer from that horrendous 8 without table debuff, and we'll put a fridge in so we can store some food, and everyone will really love visiting Castle Beck. It is obviously the place to be. But let's get a bit of recreation in here as well. And I think what we are going to go for, will a billiards table fit in there? Yes, it will. We will get that down there, and I will make it out of marble. We do need some more marble. Hopefully, let's go over here and grab this stuff. Yes, because we need a little bit more marble to actually finish this off. It's looking like this inn might not be finished this episode. Obviously, we have had Agent and Theodore away for most of the episode once again. And to be honest, if our settlement gets attacked again, I'm not going to bother sending them, because they can't reach it in time. So there is almost no point doing that. It's just it sends 2 of my colonists away for a time where, yeah, they just can't be useful. There's no point. Not until I've researched transport pods and all of those nice good stuff. But that will come after Beck has researched microelectronics, which is taking her a very long time, but then it is a very, very hard thing to research. I think it's about 3,000 research points, so one of the things that takes a little while longer. And we've got a random event, caravan arrive back, cool. Surplus of food, so we've got more food. And yes, the caravan with Agent and Theodore is back, and now having 2 people in our colony, 2 extra people in our colony. Hopefully that means tomorrow we should really get all of this kind of stuff that we've got planned out. We should see that springing up. Well, overnight we received our taxes from Dice's Grace. It's been such a long time that I've actually checked any information on that settlement. You know what? Let's have a look. Dice's Brook. It's been such a long time. Oh, we're actually losing profit on this place. Okay. Total income. No, we're not. We should be gaining a lot. 136. We should be gaining loads from this. Where am I? Oh. Profit 136, 161, 176, 181. There we go. We might as well do that. That seems to be the best way of doing that. What was I going to be saying before I actually checked that out? I'm very glad I checked that out now, because we should be making a hell of a lot more money from that place. Let's go and chop some wood. I think we are out. And if we want to get these beds in, we are going to need to get some more wood, because let's have a look. Where is our wood supplies? We only have 63, and I think that's probably being reserved for this. Oh, no. No. Rose is there, building away. But once again, we're suffering from rain in the desert. And to be fair to this desert, we haven't had any rain for a very long time. We have had a lot of thunderstorms, though, which, I mean, they're alright and all of that, but they do make it really difficult to play, because it's really hard to hear. So, I have decided I do not like the thunderstorms when I am doing this Let's Play. The thunderstorms can go away. The rain's not so bad, it's just the noise, it's deafening. It's really, really, really loud, and yes, it's hard to hear anything at all. Oh, I've just realized I've created a marble billiards table, which we will ensure their safety, because we actually are going to set this for guests. There we go. For guests. Oh, it says 0 silver on it. Wait. Can we charge? we can charge them for their stay. That's so cool. That's something new that's been added into hospitality that I did not know about. Oh, and we've got our old friends from Babar Kinship. It's Camdatas. She has returned. She has spent a long time dreaming of this moment where she can return to our colony. Oh, it's nice to see you again, Camdatas. We hope you are doing well. You are moving slow as usual. I mean, she is very old and she's suffering from malnutrition and dehydration. Get into our lovely, lovely guest area and hopefully that should make sure that you are safe. Well, we do need a little bit of power in here because we are going to need to make sure that they can see, and we need air conditioning and all of that lovely stuff that's going to make sure that yeah, they have a decent stay. So we'll get a standing lamp there, we get a standing lamp there, and that's going to look very nice. And now let's just get a vent between those two, and between those two, and we will get one air conditioning unit inside as well. Hopefully the one should be enough to cool down the entire building. If not, we can get another one in. It doesn't matter. We have the steel. We are able to do that. So let's get this power conduit. We will drag that around here and just, yeah, make sure that's all looking very nice. Let's do a little bit of redundancy here as well, because that was something I noticed when I built that battery. It killed all of the power to this area here, which obviously was less than ideal. And let's get the aircon pipes in as well. So everything has been set up. And is this all of them? There's actually quite a few of them. Or are they traders? Oh no. Oh, so this drug dealer, they said they were from the Kingdom of Beck. I wasn't sure what that meant. This is actually from my own faction. So we can trade. We can finally trade with my own faction. And our reputation is going up a little bit. So let's have a look and see what they have to trade. Because I feel like we have a lot that we can offer them now. We can definitely offer them cigarillos, I would have thought. So they will buy nearly all of those off of us. Well, they will buy all of those off of us. I want to keep a few though. Let's keep 12 just for our own personal use. And yeah, that's 700 silver that we're going to get from that. Let's have a look and see if we can get even more. We can try. Yeah, let's get rid of all of the wort. And they can still get us. They can still give us some more. What can we get rid of? Let's sell 3 medicine. And that's basically, yeah, I think that's about all that they can offer. They've only got 7 more silver that they can take. So yes, let's do that. Brilliant. Beck, it would have been not... Oh, of course you will never haul. Agent, come haul this silver, because this silver can be put to good use. This silver will go towards expanding the colony at Dice's Brook and making it a much nicer place for our settlers to live. But that will come in a future episode. I think this has been a decent episode. We've got almost all of this built up for future visitors. But yes, that's all the time I have for now. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please do go and give it a like. If you have really enjoyed this episode and want to keep up with the content that I'm creating, please subscribe to my channel. But I have been Camdatas Games, and I will see you later.